All right, and we are live for episode 3 of Thursday Thoughts. Now, I'm your host, Nick Stroby. For those of you who don't know me, and by now you probably know me considering this is the third time I'm doing this, I'm a freshman here at Iona. This is Thursday Thoughts, and here we take your questions and requests, put it into a show, and your show is my show. Show, who cares? Anyways, let's get into it. The first request that we've had today, kind of a long story, but I'll make it short just because no one likes long stories anyways. How did you meet your girlfriend? I have talked about her multiple times on the show, and I will finally discuss how I've met her. Her name is Laura. We met my junior year of high school, April 2019, pre-corona, as I like to call it. So April 2019 PC. We met at a golf match because we both were on separate schools golf team. She was on Middle Township High School. I was on Holy Spirit High School. And that day we happened to get matched up as the same, competitors that day. And the rest is history. I asked for a Snapchat afterwards and it just kind of worked out for me. So thankfully, I'm now with her today, and I'm very happy to be with her. Laura, love you. That whole business. All right. Now, into some other questions and requests. All right. This is a very topical one. Let's get political. I don't usually like politics. Actually, the other day I took, what's it called? One of those giant, grids where you see authoritative, libertarian, left, right. Turned out I was dead center. I have no stance on politics. I'm dead center. It kind of was right. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I like America. So that's about it for me in politics. But this question comes in saying, what are your thoughts on the open Supreme Court seat? RIP RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has just recently passed away, so rest in peace to her. She was a very prominent female figure in the Supreme Court. And now that her seat is open, there's a lot of hot topic on that one. I really don't know what's going to happen with that. Donald Trump might fill the seat. Donald Trump might not be able to. Apparently, Nancy Pelosi's thinking about impeaching Trump again if he tries to nominate before the election, which I'm pretty sure is illegal because that's just kind of his job is to nominate. So who knows at this point? Come on. She's senile. He's just about to be either president or not president. He's got other things to worry about. And now she's trying to impeach him again. Who even knows at this point? I don't, for sure. All right. Next question. How do you manage your stress? How do I manage my stress? Oh, I don't know. Let's think about that. Usually when doing a paper or having a bunch of work due, usually what I do is nap like any other college student might. Just nap until it goes away. But I don't know, usually managing stress, I just kind of make sure I set a schedule for myself because that's really important. It's just kind of set a schedule and then what you have to do. That way you don't feel like it's all coming at you at once. Then you have time to set aside all right, I'm going to nap here, do this here, get food here. Then how you're going to do all your work. You feel a lot less stressed about it. That's at least in my opinion. That's how I do it. But I don't know. Someone else's stress might be different. All right. What is on your bucket list? My bucket list? I'm 18. I don't have a bucket list right now. If I was really to make one, drive a race car. Not drive one, maybe sit in one. I don't know if I'm qualified to drive a race car. Sit in one, definitely. That is definitely one. Go to at least 3 countries, not on the same continent. So I've already been to Austria. That was fun. So that's Europe. So then I say I still have to go to Asia, maybe somewhere in Asia. I don't exactly know yet. Maybe Japan. Japan would be cool. Definitely Australia. I do want to go to Australia, which includes New Zealand. However, that's technically Oceania or whatever. Once again, don't get technical. I don't really care enough. Doesn't really matter. Oceania, Australia, who cares? Doesn't matter. But New Zealand is definitely somewhere, and I've mentioned that before. And then probably somewhere in South America. Machu Picchu would be cool, or just something south and warm. That'd be cool. Bucket list, I don't know. Who knows? I'm still young. Also, looking at the camera, I can see, if you've noticed, I got a haircut. I went to Prestige Haircuts down the street. That was pretty nice. So they did good work. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. All right. Oh, God. I forgot someone asked this. This one's an oldie that I really... You're going to be shocked at how surprising this one is, because you haven't heard this one in at least 4 years. 2020, this one's probably 2016. You probably haven't heard about this in 4 years. Is the dress black and blue or white and gold? To me, it's always been white and gold. For the past 4 years that I have seen that dress, it has been white and gold. Never have I seen it black and blue, unless someone has edited the picture to make it darker and put the contrast down. That's the only time I have ever seen that dress look black and blue. Otherwise, it has been white and gold. It has been no other color besides white and gold to me. And I don't understand it. And I don't understand how that's a black and blue dress. The lights must have been crazy in that room. Who knows? But 4 years ago? I don't even know how long ago that was. Let me look that up. How long ago was dress debate? I don't know, it was 2016? 2015. So it's been 5 years. Wow. February 2015 was when that picture came out. So you've been seeing whatever you've been seeing for the past 5 years about that dress. Ugh. Anyways. All right, next question. What is a bad habit you have? What is a bad habit I have? I don't know. I usually I don't know. I really, because I can't see my own bad habits unless someone points them out to me. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, I fidget a lot. I'll play with my gloves, or you'll see me fix my mask. I just constantly have to do something. But other than that, I don't really know if I have a bad habit besides, sleeping too much or something. I mean, someone else might see a bad habit that I have that right now I can't see or notice. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I go to Starbucks too much. I haven't even gone that much, so I don't know. I have no idea what my bad habits can be, because I just don't see them. All right. This one was sent I think a week or two ago, and I forgot to talk about it. And sorry. And this person really wanted me to give this, a shout out. So a friend of mine, Renee Ramos, is trying to start a club here at Iona. And the name of it is the Student Movement Against Cancer, otherwise known as SMAC. It is a non-profit organization aiming for fundraising and raises awareness for all types of cancer. They would do so by doing student-created ideas and executing them within their schools and local communities. So there's a lot more information here, and really, if you want to get involved or you want to help get this club started, I say, reach out to me and I'll give you Renee's information, or just, cut out the middleman and reach out to Renee Ramos. I don't exactly know his Instagram or his Snapchat, but seriously, it sounds like an amazing organization that really, you know, it's, you know, anything that fights cancer or helps the movement against cancer, that's something you really want to be a part of. That's some movement you don't want to miss out on. So, Renee, here's your shout out because I forgot to do it week 2. Student movement against cancer. And their tagline is, remember that the cure to cancer starts with you, support SMAC. So there you go. All right. Next question. Had it here, lost it. There it is. All right. Moving on. Oh man. If Iona, here's a Thursday thought for you. If Iona had better Wi-Fi or a better way to connect to Wi-Fi faster, that would really be helpful. If anyone can figure that out, figure it out for me, because that would be appreciated. All right. Next question. What are your thoughts on distance learning? It's just like, it's convenient. Let's do pros and cons here. Pros. It's convenient. I like that if I have a 9 a.m. business class. I like that if I don't have to get up and go all the way to La Penta, which is 5 minutes away walking, which isn't that far, but I'm lazy. If I don't have to get up, get dressed, or get appropriately dressed, not in pajamas or something, then I don't want to. I'm going to go over to my desk and just sit there and get on a Zoom in the morning, and that's the easiest thing for me. Cons of it, I feel like I don't learn as well on a Zoom as I do if a teacher was standing right in front of me. I feel less accountable. Like, I feel like I'm not doing as much as I should be, and I feel like I'm missing a lot of work when I'm really not. Like, I always feel like I'm missing something because it's just all online. Like, it's a lot more responsibility on me, and that's just college in general. It's a lot more responsibility. That's college. But distance learning, it's just not what I had in mind coming here. Along with, let's see if I can get this good. Yes, that was a good one. Along with that, all this. So that's something, in my opinion, I wish I didn't have to do. That's my thought on distance learning. All right. What are your thoughts on social media? Social media. All right. There are, you know what? Let's break this down again. Pros, cons. Bam. We're doing this. This is a pros and con episode. I should have named this Thursday Thoughts Pros and Cons, because that's what we're doing here. We're doing a bunch of pros and cons. Social media. Pros. It's really fun sending your friends memes. You're reaching out to your friends. You stay in touch. My friend Kurt goes to Elizabethtown, which is 3 hours away. My friend Kevin goes to Hartwick College, which is 2.5, 3 hours away. So I really can't keep as close in touch with them without social media. So I need Snapchat to stay in touch with them. Or, text isn't social media, but still, I text them, or I see pictures of them through Instagram. So it's really nice staying in touch when I'm far away from my friends and my girlfriend, who's all the way in Virginia, with, Snapchat, Instagram. Not a lot of people I know have Twitter. So Twitter, all those things, it's easier through, all those things. Facebook, I only use to look at pictures that my mom posts when she posts stuff of me. That's usually what I only use Facebook for. That's about it for Facebook. Cons of social media. Definitely a lot of harassment. I have seen it plenty of times of people harassing, spreading false information. It's bad. There's a lot of cons towards social media in the sense of bullying and harassment. If that was cut out and people were just better and didn't harass others or spread false information, then yes, then social media would be a perfect world. But it's a platform, that you put your content on, and you really, it's not good if you're doing all that stuff. You're making your choices. So that's my thoughts on social media. Not to get so dark. Don't bully. That's terrible. But back to the light, happy stuff. What do you think of horoscopes / zodiac signs? I myself am a Scorpio, October 30th. I will be turning 19 in a month and 6 days. 6 days. It said 24th, 6 days. So in a month and 6 days, I'll be 19. I'm a Scorpio. I believe anyone that says, "Oh my God, I totally failed my test because the stars were moving a certain way and Mercury's in retrograde." I think that's complete. Just what are you even talking about? That it doesn't make sense to me in any sort of type of way to say that your horoscope controls what you do. You know, like, "Oh my God, I'm a Libra, so I did this." Like, what? No, you're just either stupid or arrogant. You did this for whatever reason you wanted to, not because Jupiter turned a certain way or whatever. I don't know. Like, I know that Mercury going in retrograde is because, not to get all scientific on you, but it's because it spins faster around the sun than Earth. So it looks like it goes around and then comes back only because it's going around faster. Science. Learn it. Love it. Or don't love it. I don't. But whatever. All right. Oh, staying with space. Do you believe in aliens? That's your best answer. That's the best answer coming out of me. Right now, in the sense of things, sure. At some point, or not some point, at somewhere in our entire universe, there has to be another form of life. Because if the best thing that we're going to get here is, what we have, or, millionaires are going to be 15-year-olds doing this on a social media platform, then yeah, I'm sure that there's smarter, more intelligent forms of life somewhere else that don't want to be here. Because sometimes here is not the best of doing things politically or social media wise. So who knows? Ugh. I say yuck reading the next question. What are your thoughts about pineapple pizza? Ugh. What is the point? Oh, I want pizza, but I want to make it sweeter and I want to have fruit on it. Gross. Oh my God. Oh, that's disgusting. Putting pineapple on pizza, that's just not something that's appealing at all. Oh. I can't even talk about it. I was trying to think of something to say, but like, ugh, gross. Pineapple on pizza is just yuck. Who eats that? If you eat that, seriously, comment on this video. Give me a good explanation as to why you think pineapple pizza should even be ate by anyone. Because it's gross. It's gross. And I'm not saying that like I haven't had it before. I've had it before to see, like, all right, maybe there is some kind of up and down pros and cons of it. No, it's gross. I took a bite. Marinara and cheese and bread don't mix with a fruit. It doesn't mix. It's gross. So I don't understand how people even like that or eat that. But everyone has their different opinions and different thoughts. Thursday Thoughts, copyrighted. Still haven't done that. Someone find me a lawyer. What's an unpopular opinion you have? An unpopular opinion I have. Oh, like pineapple on pizza, people? Oh, yeah, that's an unpopular opinion. Gross. An unpopular opinion I have. I don't know. I got to be more prepared on these because that one just kind of threw me for a loop. I mean, everyone has their own opinions and everyone thinks of something a certain way, An unpopular opinion I have, probably staying topical, that new art piece that just got put in about the 7 years thing. I feel like that's just kind of, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, But I feel like an artist who's just kind of looking for attention just made that. And it's just, he's like, all right, here's the attention. Everyone gets scared. My clock says 7 years. We're all going to die, or nothing's, or all the carbon, whatever. Who cares? I didn't read that much into it. Maybe he did do his research. I don't know. My unpopular opinion says that I think that there's probably not too much truth to that. He just wants attention for his art. That's my opinion about that. I know it's unpopular, I'm sure, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just seems like an attention grab. Next question. How much time have I spent doing this? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. All right. Hello, people at the 20-minute mark. Maybe you're joining now. Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't care. Maybe to the people who aren't listening right now, but are listening later. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. But I can't. And, you know, I don't know. Whatever. All right, next question. If you got your legs amputated, would you have to change your height, weight on your driver's license? Yeah. If you're I don't know the politically correct term of calling a person an all right, let's just call them an amputee. If you are an amputee with no arms or legs, then yeah, you're probably going to weigh like maybe 30 pounds less. Because I'm sure my legs probably weigh at least 15, 20 each. So let's say 15 on the legs, and we'll say 5'5", that's 40 pounds right there. So yeah, you probably should change your height and weight. I mean, height, that's a toughie. Height's tougher than weight, because originally you were a certain height, and now you're not, only because you don't have legs. Get prosthetics, all right, that's a different story. If you have prosthetic legs and then you get a driver's license, sure, you're still 6 foot. I'll give you that. Then you're still 6 foot. Potato. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, height, weight, probably need to change anyways if you're getting a driver's license. Also, probably going to be really difficult if you drive with no arms or legs. I know someone who has no arms and drives fine, but obviously it's not the same as driving with an arm or a leg. It's going to be a little more difficult. Oh, whatever. I say that a lot on this show. I say whatever, because honestly, it's my thoughts on this stuff, and I want more requests. I want more of your thoughts on stuff. If you're listening right now, I want more of your thoughts on stuff, because that'd be really helpful to me. I want to see what you guys think. I don't want to just tell you guys what I'm thinking, even though it's Thursday thoughts. It's all of our thoughts, but who really cares? Who cares about my thoughts? I don't know. Maybe whoever's listening, maybe you care. Maybe you're just giving me a view. In that case, thanks. Give me a like too. That'd be nice. All right, next question. What fictional place would you most like to go? What fictional place would I most like to go? There's a lot of fictional places I would like to go. Probably, I don't know, Star Wars. I want to play with a lightsaber. I actually want a lightsaber. I talked about that a lot in the last episode. I probably went on like a tangent for like 10, 15 minutes talking about Star Wars. And you know what? I like Star Wars, so who really cares? But I don't know. Probably Star Wars. Just have a lightsaber. That'd be really cool. Who knows? All right. What are your thoughts on conspiracies? What is a conspiracy theory you actually kind of believe in? There's a lot of people, or my one friend Kurt believes in a conspiracy that I very much do not agree with. I don't agree on it at all. However, that's his opinion and that's what he thinks. So whatever, that's his conspiracy, but conspiracies I have probably more pertain to like JFK. Like, maybe it's truthful, but I feel like it's a lot of shady deal going on right there. A lot of business happening that shouldn't have happened. But I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracies that could be debunked, or there's a lot of conspiracies that could be real. Maybe we didn't go to the moon. I don't know. I've heard my dad say before, if we actually went to the moon, there'd be a McDonald's there or whatever. If we went back there, I don't know exactly what he said. Dad, I don't remember. Whatever. Either way, there's a lot of conspiracies out there, some of which could be real. You never know. It's a conspiracy. It'll probably never, ever get revealed to be the truth. Bigfoot could have been going on since George Washington. Who really knows? I don't. So my thoughts are conspiracies could be real, but I don't have any conspiracies that I truly believe in. All right, final question from the here thing, document, word thingy. This one is my favorite question so far, and hopefully it's yours too. What are your thoughts on the EMW? For those who do not know the EMW, that league, and I'm not being not PC, this is what they call themselves, the Extreme Midget Wrestling League. Those are little people, to be politically correct, who go and basically like WWE themselves, just now they're little people in a ring probably this size instead of a regular wrestling ring. And it's the funny, if you've ever seen a video of it, it is the funniest thing because they get all weird. Some guy dressed up like Macho Man and started dancing in the crowd. It's so funny, and that's the point of it. It's not supposed to be like WWE where they take it seriously and like, oh, I'm going to smack down you. Bam. No, it's like they're purposely doing it like to be funny because they're extreme midget wrestling. They go crazy in a tiny little ring dressed in little funny costumes, and it's hilarious. Go on and watch Extreme Midget Wrestling. They are hilarious. All right, that concludes the laptop portion of today's questions. Now, moving on to the final questions. All right, best scary movies. Best scary movies? Oof. You know, there's obviously your classic horror movies, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, the one where the guy's got like spikes in his head, Child's Play. There are plenty of them. The Annabelle, who apparently is in the news now, you know, there's so many horror movies, some of which are good, some of which are bad. There are some which are out of date, you know, there's like older ones that you shouldn't even be scared of because, like, you know, Michael Myers walking at 2 feet per minute is going to catch up and kill you. So that one's a little out of date. I mean, It was a good movie. It Chapter 2 was also pretty good. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street scared me as a child. That scarred me. If we're being honest, that scarred me as a kid. And, you know, there's all of your classics. So I don't really have, you know, best scary movies, but, you know, they're all pretty good. I mean, this is Halloween. All these questions are Halloween topics. So if we're entering a new segment, let's call this Thursday Thoughts, Halloween edition, because Halloween comes up in a month and, what did I say, 6 days of my birthday, so a month and 7 days. A month and 7 days Halloween. So, what would you want to be for Halloween if you could be anything? If I could be anything. What was I last year? I was Stormtrooper last year. The year before that, I was a ghost. The year before that, I think I was a bear. I don't know. I forget exactly what I was every year. I don't really pay attention that much. I just think it's funny. If I could be anything, probably something funny, something that is very original and would probably definitely get a laugh as soon as anyone saw it. I don't know. And I wouldn't say that inflatable T-Rex costume, because those things just, like, you're in a giant costume and you're trying to go to a party or something, like you're just kind of be annoying to everyone. Like, oh, sorry, my T-Rex tail got in the way. Like, you're a giant inflatable costume, so figure it out. If I could be anything, something funny. I don't know off the top of my head. Definitely something funny though. All right, let me check the chat real quick. Political compass. Remember earlier I was talking about the thing. Political compass. I'm dead at the center. Not very good with politics. Anyways. Oh, history of Halloween. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not going to talk too much longer. I'm only going to answer a couple more questions. The history of Halloween. You know what? My thoughts on Halloween. Let's give me my guess on Halloween. What I think is the history of Halloween. I think it is a candy corporate scam. Okay, candy corporations invented Halloween just so kids would buy candy, or parents would buy candy on Halloween just to get a bunch of kids to, fill up pillow sacks of pillowcases of candy, just giant mountains that every Halloween parents will buy, $50 worth of candy each house. Then think about it. Candy corporations got to make a lot of money. So I think that is the history. Maybe there has to be influences with religion or culture. I don't know, but corporate scam. Hey, that's a conspiracy theory. There you go. Corporate scam, Halloween. There's my conspiracy theory. The Jersey Devil. So, for those of you not from New Jersey like myself, the New Jersey Devil is a legend or myth. Another conspiracy theory. There you go. The Thursday Thoughts, conspiracy theories. That's episode 3. Maybe it's pros and cons and conspiracy theories. Who knows anymore? The name is the game. Who knows? It's whatever. I say who knows a lot too. I say whatever and who knows. Someone should put that on a t-shirt. Thursday Thoughts. Who knows? There you go. Copyright. Find me a lawyer. Whatever. The Jersey Devil. So the Jersey Devil is a longtime legend of New Jersey. I don't know where it started in New Jersey. I don't know why it started. It is a legend of a devil that runs around in the woods of New Jersey and kills people, because that's what the devil does. He kills people and he's evil. So that is why the hockey team is called the Jersey Devils, because of the Jersey Devil. So legend, myth, who knows? Could it be real? Could it not be real? Could it be just a wolf killing people in the woods? I don't really know. Keep it on Halloween. Where do you stand on trick-or-treating in the Rona world? In the Rona world, trick-or-treating, probably there's no good way to social distance Halloween. Like, what are you going to do? Put tape marks on the sidewalk, on every sidewalk in America? Be like, all right, kids, you're next at this house. Wait at your spot. What are you gonna have cops telling people stand on that spot at this time and you have to wait for your candy? Like, no, little kids are running around, running across the street to get to the next house as fast as they can to get as much candy as they can before Halloween stops. So there's no easy way to social distance Halloween without having some sort of problem for children. There's going to be some sort of problem. Or maybe if they do Halloween and there is a good way to do it, then you're going to have to incorporate a mask into your costume. And that's just going to be another problem. So there's a lot of hurdles that you have to get over first. And there's a lot of problems you have to solve first, and just issues, before you actually make a decision on whether or not you can do Halloween. That's my thought on Halloween in the Rona world. Should there be an age limit to Halloween? Probably. Yeah. I was a junior in a Halloween I was a junior in a Halloween costume. It was the ghost. I put on a bed sheet, like Charlie Brown, and it was 5 or 6 of us all dressed as ghosts, but we kind of squatted. So we'd stand like this with a pillow sack to see if people would give us candy, because we'd look like little kids in bed sheets because we were bored and we wanted candy. So yes, there should probably be a cutoff. I say probably the time, freshman year is probably the last year you can do it. If you really want to be hanging on to that childhood, freshman year is the last year you should do it. After that, you should definitely stop going around with little kids who are dressed up like Tinkerbell, and you're going around. Unless you have a kid, then freshman year is the cutoff. And I pray to God that a freshman or a sophomore doesn't have a kid. That'd be horrible. So yeah, freshman in high school is the cutoff. All right, final question. Do you believe in ghosts? No. No, I don't. I do not believe in ghosts for one simple reason. If you die, you die. What purpose do you have haunting people? Just go away, go to heaven, go to hell. If you're in limbo, you're in limbo. You're not messing with people. You're not going around scratching beware or dripping blood off the walls. Ghosts are not real. You know, everyone's got their opinion. Oh my God, there's a ghost in my house. My house is haunted. You know, no. You have a bad plumbing system. Your electrical wires are faulty. You've got an old house and it's starting to creak and crack. And now it sounds like you have a ghost because of it. Your walls probably look like they're leaking blood because you got rusty pipes that are probably draining. You know, you got rust in your pipes and then it's coming down the walls and it looks like blood. You know, that's going to be your problem. So no, ghosts are not real. You've just got either, you know, some kind of psychological problem or a really old house. You know, schizophrenia. Hey, how are you? Oh, nice to see you. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. See, no one there. Schizophrenia or someone's got an old house. I don't know. That will, I don't know, sit with that. You think about what you want to think about ghosts. But for me, no, not real. Whatever. Oh, anyways. All right. That's going to wrap it up for me. Thursday Thoughts, episode 3. Pros and cons, schizophrenia, ghosts, conspiracies. It's all real. They're watching you. There's microchips in us. I don't know. Whatever. You think what you want to think. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you want to hear a question or request, or you want to see me wear a funny hat, I don't know. Request it in the Instagram at Thursday_thoughts_, and you will make it happen. This is your show. Your questions and requests will come here. Make it happen. I'm your host, Nick Stroby. Follow me on Instagram at Stroby_Nick_. And that is gonna do it for me. Thank you.